Greetings! This is First Speaker Mordred Viking speaking on behalf of Director Freak for the State of the Accord address. Despite everything being absolutely fine, Mr. Freak decided to focus his efforts primarily on the economy, establishing a more centralized government, with the bureaucracy deciding where people should work and what should be prioritized, rather than leaving it entirely to a free market. Unfortunately, our Overlord's people were struck by slight hunger pangs, so of course we in our generosity.
Oh, I know where the food's going. That's what the Overlord's claiming, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, and we can't renegotiate our terms for another 50 months.
Allowed transports laden with food to head over to feed the Imperial citizens. As a result, we were forced to tighten our own belts, and widespread food shortages became a reality for most families of the Accord. This famine became such that there have been several incidents of our citizens eating consumer goods, despite their name. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you that these goods were not meant for literal consumption. Although we did our very best, the Accord of Paradise was forced to declare a public emergency.
There we go.
Our food debt has become terminal.
We're solvent again.
And the forced relocation of our economy. This was not, I repeat, not a bankruptcy. No banks were ruptured in the forced relocation of these state assets. In the chaos of this emergency, we must regretfully inform you that Bubbles succumbed to hunger as well.
Freak! You killed Bubbles! Well, at least it wasn't on my watch.
As news of its death burst, the cabinet resigned in disgust, and general rioting erupted empire-wide. Order was restored thanks to a last-minute feast put on by a group who would like to remain anonymous. The mystery meat provided is reported to have had a real fizz to it. Thankfully, our Overlord's hunger pangs also subsided, and our generosity was rewarded by a significant reduction into our tax rate in real terms.
I saved the day!
Problem solved. Stop selling
Yay,
consumer goods.
Now all I need to do is bring Bubbles back to life, and I can keep my job.
Dropping from a whopping 60% of our output to a more imaginable 30%. This cost buffered by continued protection and a considerable sharing of technologies from our Lord and Master.
Our Overlord's basically doubling our research right now, which is nice.
I mean, we did just say, can we have all of your research, so I'm not that surprised.
The trajectory of our empire changed to focus more on technology. To this end, Director Freak ordered the construction of a multitude of new research labs, followed by orders to develop a large number of mining sites to fuel the construction of even more research labs. New deposits of exotic gas also needed to be found and tapped to feed the hungry Bunsen burners of the more advanced research complexes that have also been popping up in the more developed colonies. During this building frenzy, a new planet was settled, quickly being dubbed as
Nirvana, there you go.
Nirvana, that's a really good one.
Due to the teen-light spirit of its rowdy people.
What planet did I just get a warning about? Was somebody... This one.
Rowdy bunch.
Rowdy bunch.
With the expansion of the Empire, job opportunities abound, and we found ourselves in dire need of a larger population. To satisfy this, the Senate wisely enforced the mandatory acceptance of migration treaties against Director Freak's protestations, but he understood that he just wanted to keep all the science to himself. The Director's insatiable appetite for scientific progress almost became his undoing, however. The research complex's ravenous hunger devouring all of our exotic gas stocks. Freak made the tumultuous decision to shut down just one lab, which had taped our nation over the edge.
I think you may have just
That's
saved
amazing.
yourself.
Yes!
To then realize that he'd been selling the very gases we needed so badly.
This is good.
Did you just buy natural gases that we're selling?
What? Are we selling gases?
Yes.
Yes, I just bought gases that we're selling.
I thought I saw that correctly.
The end of Mr. Freak's term in office was marked by our efforts being finally recognized by our magnificent overlords, and our promotion to the Prospectorum Level 3. This was celebrated by widespread conversion of farmland to open new pit mines to better feed the construction of ever more research labs.